PP3D dealt out some heavy hits last year. This version is upgraded to fix reliability issues with the undercutting disc. The team also have an innovative way of paying for the upgrades.
We've got a brand new disc. Nice. Now, interestingly enough, PP3D is the world's first crowd-funded robot.
So what?
So
other people paid for your hobby?
Other people pledged money to assist us and help us with our upgrades.
I'm sorry, that must feel like a lot of pressure. Not only do you have to keep, do it for the team, you have to do it for how many people?
76 backers.
76 backers. And are these their names on
Those are their names. They've been laser etched onto the disc, so they'll be spinning at 2,500 RPM in the arena.
Swag your way up to that arena and good luck.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
Slightly terrifying.
They'll all need to play to their own strengths and avoid those that pose them the biggest threat. It's the ultimate game of rock, paper, scissors. Take it away, Jonathan.
From Aberdeenshire, PP3D.
Team PP3D are back, more powerful than ever. This PP3D version 2 has a 31-kilo spinning disc and spins at 2,600 RPM. The team say that PP3D is more than capable of slicing through the arena sidewall. Yeah, you break it, you bought it. And the house robot, for the first time tonight, he's got an axe to grind and it's titanium tipped. It's shunt. After this battle, 2 of these robots will be going home. And it is battle time.
Roboteers, stand by.
Wave.
Hey, wave on me.
Good luck to Toby. Terrific stuff, only 13.
Oil wave, oil wave.
3, 2, 1.
I'm intrigued to see PP3D's spinner here. Very low ground clearance, only a centimetre above the arena floor. It's a good onslaught early on by push to exit, the blue at the top of that arena. Meanwhile, Draven, big machine. There's Cherub with the wings, getting away there from push to exit. This is a very tight one as well. They all look mobile, they all look very threatening. See what I mean about that spinner? Very low to the arena floor, bouncing up there on Cherub. Meanwhile, Draven nearly flipped by the floor flipper. This is good stuff. Draven, frontal onslaught onto PP3D. Is that wise? Onto that 31-kilo spinning disc. Draven here, one of the favourites for this, heat, completely is in trouble. And very nearly caught there by the house robot and was punctured.
Over out.
Yeah. I think that puncture has destroyed them. In came Shunt, down came the mighty axe, out go Draven. Wow! The power of that axe is astonishing. Electrics, bang, gone, finished. See what I mean about that spinner? Very low to the arena floor. Push to exit, active.
It's dead. It's not that, it's on.
Oh, you.
No.
Who's active out there? I don't think push to exit are active. I think the other 2 will go through.
Did we win? Yeah. That was quick.
And well done, Cherub. Brave enough to take on PP3D, a frontal onslaught. They took punishment, they didn't mind, they came back again and again and again. Something came off Draven there. They were disappointing, really, to be honest. PP3D, very impressive, looked destructive. That was the damage to Draven that put them out. But all the way through, Cherub kept coming back.
PP3D, on the other hand, looked like you literally took the bottom out of Draven relentlessly as well. You did not back up.
Oh, well, that's it. Until they stop moving, you keep attacking.
We look forward to seeing you in the head-to-heads. Well done. Team PP3D's powerful weapon is creating huge electrical demand on the battery units, causing the team major problems.
It seems that the connections are fused together and the heat going through them. We've been drawing a lot of current. I'll need to basically give it a full strip down and check the circuitry.
They now need to strip down, diagnose and rebuild their robot within the 2-hour allotted repair time.
But Behemoth must wait, as Cherub's first head-to-head is against PP3D.
Team PP3D have repaired their electrics. However, Gary's concerned his machine will prove to be too powerful for its own good, creating huge amounts of pressure on the weapon system.
PP3D's biggest weakness is its weapon is so hugely powerful. That's what it comes down to. They could hurt us basically by taking the knocks that we dish out. The shock that goes back through the chassis is our biggest problem.
Team PP3D have one of the most vicious spinners in the competition, but will it tear itself apart before team captain Gary can prove its potential?
We're very confident in PP3D's ability to win the competition. We wouldn't be entering otherwise. So I run a 3D printing business. Sarah runs a small holding looking after a variety of animals, including Shetland sheep and Shetland ponies. And Lawrence is an engineer, and he's very good at taking things apart and putting them back together again. So we went for an undercutter design to try and get past the defense of other robots, to take out wheels, to try and get behind flippers, and just do as much damage as possible. During an impact with PP3D, half the energy of the collision goes back through the robot's chassis. So we had to design the robot to be able to survive that. So one design decision that people might think is a bit odd is the fact that we have exposed wheels. For us, those wheels, very easy to switch out. If everything is enclosed, then it means that you basically have to keep on hitting the other robot until something gets destroyed inside. PP3D is the most powerful robot that I've ever built. You're going to have to bring something special to the arena to beat us.
In the arena for this battle, he's got an axe to grind. It's shunt, and it's the vertical saw of dead metal.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So Cherub want to lead PP3D, tired and emotional, but let's not forget the team from Essex also have exposed tyres. You can see them there. Great power behind that blade, brilliant from Cherub. So brave, young Toby. Doesn't shirk a challenge. Front foot all the way. Now, out come the rogue robots. The Dial of Doom gives them the opportunity to come into the fray. Dead Metal has Cherub off. What a shame that is.
Try to get out. Yeah, I can't.
He's up to speed now, boy.
You can hear the hum of PP3D spinning blade. And that's the punishment it can mete out. Arena sidewall destroyed.
There's part of the arena going.
We have to stop. Cease is called when the arena is damaged. Cease is called because Cherub's been damaged. Away it came. Oh, yeah, we're safe now. Oh, no, we're not. One moment they thought they were okay, and look at that. No wonder Gary thinks this is the most powerful machine he's ever built.
We saw it coming off, and we were in the control room. We heard a smash. You can see a scrape across the bulletproof glass, but you don't expect it to look quite as dramatic as that. You can see just there where it all just got sheared off by the power of it. Plus, we blew up the arena. They're getting ludicrously powerful, these machines.
With the arena now repaired, the teams will start from where they stopped and will now share the same control room.
Yes, thanks very much. Now, let me explain. They can't touch the robots in that cease period, so they don't know how reliable they are now. Off we go again. Just over 2 minutes of the fight remain.
I'm coming for you.
Well, how much movement is left in those machines? They need to be able to turn out of their circumference.
They're just going to toast us like a marshmallow.
And because they're immobile, the countdown has started. I think they're both immobile. This will go to the judges to decide who was immobile first. Cease called. Judge's decision.
Well done. Well done, guys. Well done.
Well, 10 out of 10 for bravery, Cherub, with the frontal onslaught onto that powerful spinning blade. That's how powerful it is. The most powerful I think we've seen in the series so far. But for me, they were immobilised. Oh, goodness me, roughly the same time. I wouldn't want to pick this.
Well, A, for effort. If nothing else, you've given Noel Sharkey a headache. So well done. OK, shall we get to results? As you were both immobilised, the judges have gone back and reviewed the footage from the entire fight, not just that dismal last 10 seconds. And they have made a unanimous decision. And the winner of that battle was Cherub.
Well done.
Congratulations.
PP3D have a huge repair job on their hands.
The major damage is that one of our drive motors has essentially sheared off its mounting points. and that's why we were going in circles, because the wheel was essentially at an angle.
As feared, the powerful disc is to blame, but team captain Gary isn't prepared to compromise on power.
I'd never tone down the disc. The disc will spin at its maximum, and we just have to, you know, repair the rest of the robot to survive it.
Fighting next is bottom of the league Behemoth versus PP3D. Neither robot has any points on the board. To stay in contention, they both need the full 3 points of a knockout win. The repair of PP3D's motor and weapon continues. Behemoth are ready to go and have changed their scoop to one specially designed to deal with spinners.
The idea is it'll ride up this here, kind of like deflecting the angle of approach of their spinner. This is going to get some pretty gouges in it because it's only aluminium. So it's more of something to take away the actual momentum of their disc.
A critical match for both teams. Could Behemoth's adaptations give them the edge in this crucial fight?
In the arena for this battle, it's the titanium tipped axe of Shunt and Dead Metal.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
PP3D have had frazzled circuitry.
Keep on them, keep on them.
They've had problems caused by the great power of that spinning blade. Can they control its force? Behemoth with the anti-spinner scoop doing a good job so far and getting in underneath.
Sit, keep front on.
And just about turning away. Oh, wow! They tried to get in behind and flip PP3D and for the front of the spinner. Oh, but I think there PP3D has exploded!
Back off, back off, back off, back off, back off. Pit release now. Slowly, 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 just pop it.
Aha! Down goes the dial of doom, which means the house robot can come out, and it is Shunt looking for revenge. They wanted to be on fire for this series. Yeah, well, they are, for the wrong reason.
Get onto them, get onto them.
Circuitry, frazzled again, cease is called. That'll be a big win, and 3 points for Behemoth. Oh! A tumble. I can tell you, Ant and Kane dance like that in the discos. They're winners. Well, that moment I thought Behemoth might be in trouble, but again, it was the power of its own weaponry. Did PP3D in and want Shunt a chance of revenge? Well, Shunt took that revenge. Big surprise.
Behemoth's robot gamble paid off. A battered PP3D is left pointless and facing their biggest repair job yet.
Our weapon is so destructive. Actually taking the shock back through the chassis is what has done this, and then is what is also, you know, which then obviously resulted in the sparks and us essentially losing the battle.
Next up, it's PP3D and Eruption. This should be an easy 3 points for Michael, but he hasn't forgotten the devastation caused last series.
If you want to set up a backstory or something, that is probably what you call our arch enemy, because it took us out last time. And it's a devastating robot. So, we're gonna change our configuration with Eruption completely to try and deflect the spinner attacks, but it's just so powerful. We need to try and come out of that fight with as little damage as we can to make sure we can take on whoever we're facing in the heat final.
PP3D know exactly where to aim for.
With Eruption, I'm trying to get around the back of them because their wheels are exposed there. So, you know, try and get around the back, give them big hits right the way along. We'll see how we go.
Eruption has shown a ruthless streak, flipping opponents out of the arena. But could PP3D prove to be its Achilles heel, bringing them back down to earth?
Overseeing this fight, the worst cuddle I ever had, it's Dead Metal. And Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1.
Off we go. Can they get in round the back then of Eruption? Goodness me. Eruption looking for revenge against their old enemies.
Up to speed, go.
Up to speed, they wanted that blade to work so frenetically. Eruption using what they call the anti-carbide PP3D side pods to deflect blows. They come in underneath PP3D, trying to get an angle to flip them. As the blade stopped working, it has. No weaponry on PP3D.
Oh, go, go! Get it on, get it on!
Oh, don't think they had any ground clearance, but now, upside down, maybe they can get that blade working. Oh, no, they can't, they're out. But for a minute there, I thought they had hope. 3 flips in a row. 3 cheers for Eruption.
Cease.
Eruption on the attack early on. Tossed PP3D in the air. So too did the floor flipper. And that was the end of it all.
There's no exit like a Robot Wars exit, and PP3D are out of the competition.
That's 9mm thick Hardox, so to put a decent slice in that is pretty impressive, and they're taking some nice gashes out the side. But compared last year when we fought them, they tore a massive slot through the side, took the wheel out. They ripped one of these panels completely off last time, so compared to that, we're quite happy with it.